Hey guys, what's up and good morning. Thank you for joining me on Coffee with Teek, where we're talking about personal finance, investing, and it's always for the long game. There's always a long term plan in mind. Now, I wanted to talk about today why Stash Investments is the best investment platform for millennials. Now, there's a lot of things out there. You have Fidelity, you have Vanguard, you have Robinhood. There's all these different options, and not one's really better than the other because it's all investing into the same market, and it's not going to make you more wealthy or less wealthy depending on which platform you use. But what is important is the information that that platform is willing to give you and the securities that that platform has on it. Stash has majority popular securities, and not even so much popular, but things that have consistently brought returns that people are investing into. And you have to make the best decisions. You still have to do your own research and look at each investment, whether it's an ETF or whether it's an individual stock, and decide whether that specific item is going to fit you, whether it's something that you believe in, if the company has values that you agree with. Invest into that company. The main reason for investing, period, is so that at a later date you can look back and say, I put this money in and this money has grown to XYZ amount. You don't want to take that money out. Granted, you can. And that's what I like about Stash. And I'm going to explain to you guys exactly why I feel like it's the best investment platform for millennials. They have a low cost monthly fee. There's no cost on trading. They give you milestone goals. So as you're putting your money into the market, they give you something to reach for if you don't know what it is. They give you something to shoot for if you don't have something that you are shooting for, or if you're new and you really just don't know too much about investing. Along with that, there's these little cute little question mark boxes, things that they give you, where if you're reading something and you don't know what it means, they have an entire index and catalog of things for you to go down, read, and to look up and find out exactly what you're getting yourself into. They also have this really cool referral program. When I first started with Stash, I started when they were pretty much brand new. I'm a founder with their card, and I'm very proud of that. I got my wolf from debit, and I love it. It's an awesome card. It could probably cut glass, but what they offer with that is something called Stockback. And out of all the investment platforms that I have looked at, I have reviewed, and I do have a few others that I deal with, I haven't found any that give me stock back. And what that is if you have a card connected or if you have a Stash card, whenever you make a purchase with that card, you get a percentage of whatever company you're shopping with, whether it's going to the supermarket or getting gas or buying something online. You're getting a percentage of that back in stock, and it may be a very small amount, but everything is something, and I mean, who doesn't love free money, right? Another amazing thing that they have, I believe I mentioned the referral program. When I first started, it was like $5 that you got. Now it's up to $20 that you get for every single person that you invite to Stash that decides to create an account and start investing. And then that person gets $20 too. So if you have somebody that's a little uneasy or they're not sure what they're doing, you just gave somebody $20 if you refer them into the program. And of course, my link is down below, and it's also at the top of my YouTube channel if you guys want some free money just to start investing into, and if you want to help the sister out and give me that $20 too. Going forward, another amazing thing that I like about Stash is it's visually attractive and appealing. Stash makes you want to put your money into it. Even the concept of the name Stash, like it's meant to stash. You want to get it away, and it also, because it's called Stash, There's a subconscious thing that's happening that makes you not want to touch that money once you put it in. And I mean, once you see your returns, and if you have 15, 20, 40, 50, 70% returns on specific securities, you don't really want to take that money out. When you have a stock split, they let you know. They're giving you multiple indications that it's coming, and they tell you what it means. And for those of you that don't understand what a stock split is, Tesla and Apple recently just did a stock split. They took the share price that they had, they broke it into pieces, and then whatever you owned of that stock was broken into pieces. The value ends up going up because more people are going to put their money into it. So it's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing with the company whose market cap is not matching up to what they're doing and what they're talking about. But for companies like Tesla and companies like Apple, a stock split is a good thing. It means good things for you. Because you're going to have more people putting their money into something that you already own. Those share values are going to be even smaller, but you're going to have more shares in whatever it is that you're investing into. So you keep putting your money into it. You don't stop. The whole point of investing, especially for a millennial or Generation Z, whatever, it's long term. You want that money to consistently grow. You want that money to compound. You want to put more money in so you can dollar cost average and get the best value out of your labor, out of your hard-earned money. Now you may say, okay, well, it sounds okay, but I mean, what is stash? What is that? Are they paying you? Is that why you're talking about them? No. I've just had really good experiences with Stash. And out of all of the platforms that I used, I do have Fidelity on the side just because of work. And that's where my 401k is. But you can still have a personal retirement account or an IRA, an individual retirement account with Stash. So not only can you invest into the stock market for your future, you're investing into it for retirement as well. And you may say, oh, well, retirement is my future. Yes and no. COVID-19 is happening right now. Hundreds and thousands of people pulled money out of the stock market because they needed it and they were scared that prices were going to plummet. You had some people that pulled money out of their 401ks, which is something that you never want to do until you are retired and you're ready to take that money out. The benefit for the people that continue to put money in during COVID into the market, when people pulled their money out, the people that were still consistently putting money in, they immediately got better prices for their share value. Whenever people take money out of the market, it's a buying opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to get in there and make something and hold it. Back in March of 2020, when COVID first was announced in the United States as a major pandemic and an issue, if you would have invested when the market, quote unquote, crashed, you would have invested during a time where prices were where they were almost 10 years ago. If you would have invested heavy amounts of money within the first 4 weeks, within the first 2 months of COVID, you would have seen an increase of 20 to 30% or more, depending on which sector and what you were invested into. That's how the markets can rebound. But just like they go up, they go down. And understanding that an investment is a risk is important. But risk management is what's going to allow you to be successful with your wealth building. And I know I've talked about a few things and I've touched on a few things, but the main thing is Stash is a visually appealing educational investment platform that is focused on people who are in their mid-20s, early teens, even though they adapt to everybody. The focus is clearly the younger generation. It's a beautiful system. And I feel like if people don't share information, people don't learn. If you don't ask questions, you don't learn. But if you don't even know what the questions are to ask to start with, you just don't know. So part of growing, part of building wealth is giving generously. Dave Ramsey. Give your knowledge. Then that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm going to continue to do on this channel. So others like myself and who are in the position that I was in 2 years ago when I started investing, not knowing what I was doing, trying to figure it out with my boyfriend, because we were both hyped about it and we wanted to do something, but our parents didn't really know how to invest. Nobody was really able to show us what to do. So we had to learn ourselves. But the knowledge that we've gained and the knowledge that I've gained has been so helpful. You need to invest into yourself and your future. Stop spending money on nonsense. Start spending money on the things that go up in value. And I promise you, if you start taking control of your wealth building and your future, you will see a difference. It does take time, but you can start with as little as $1. You can put $1 into whatever company you want to. Better yet, 50 cents, 20 cents, whatever it is, and just keep going until you can put $50, $100 in. And you hold that and watch what that does for you. People say the market this, the market that. Every time people freak out in the market is a buying opportunity. And don't forget that. And we're going to keep these videos going. But I just wanted to touch on those things and make sure I let you guys know. Get on to something. Even if you decide that Stash isn't for you. Pick an investment platform, even if you pick Cash App by Square. Get yourself on something and start investing into your future so you can start seeing returns, you can start building wealth. Because right now, this is a critical and a crucial point in our economy. In the United States, in Europe, in China, in India, and all the other places around the world. But right here, if you're in America, you are in the top % of the world of income, even if you're only making $15,000 a year and you're 16. If nobody ever told you you could, I'm going to tell you you can. You're going to be a millionaire if you stay focused. You're going to be a millionaire if you work hard for it. But it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen quickly. Get that out your head. Be willing to put the blood, sweat, and tears in to get the job done. Be low, invest your money, and don't spend it on things that go down in value. That's it. So make sure that you guys click subscribe if this helped you. Send it to somebody so they can get some information and a little knock of knowledge real quick. If you guys want to, feel a little generous, feel like donating, be sure to support Leauxt Camp. And we're going to have more videos coming for you guys and more information. so we can continue to build this community of knowledge and wealth. Because the only way to save this society and the only way to grow as a society is to help each other. And if you know something that can help somebody, do something about it. That's it, yeah. Have a beautiful day. Stay humble, stay gracious, and stay COVID-free. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching Coffee with Teek. Make sure that you're subscribed so you get all the newest and latest videos when I drop them. Take care.